Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. I'm back here in Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and I'm doing something that I started doing the other day, and I wanted to try again. I was okay, happy with the way things went, but I think that I can make some changes that I'm gonna enjoy, and I think make the playthrough a little bit more fun. So the idea behind this, let's get it. So it's paused. There we go. The idea behind this is to play Skyrim. It'll be survival mode. It's going to be an adept difficulty. I could do it in expert. I've been playing it in expert on a different playthrough, and it's definitely tougher, and it might be a little more fun. But one of the things I think when I watch some of these videos, when I'm watching these guys doing it in, legendary mode, permadeath mode, I'm like, that's cool. I like watching that, but I probably wouldn't be able to do that. So I think it's going to be fun for me to sort of just, one, show off some mods. Two, I always like showing off mods. It's kind of my thing. Two, I want to just show that even the adept player can get in here on survival mode and really have some fun and a good time playing Skyrim. So I think the survival mode, both in this and in Fallout 4, have really added something to the game and really brought me back to it. So let me do some things while I'm talking here. So I decided, so generally speaking, I don't have a ton of Skyrim content out there that's new. And what I do have is from like 7, 8 years ago, and a lot of it doesn't have any audio. So, and what does is not good. So, but generally I'm a Breton. I think personally it's my favorite race to play. The magic resistance, it's just kind of hard to resist. The magic resistance is hard to resist. And the dragon skin, the power to absorb spells, is also super powerful. They're also pretty skilled in magic when you start out with them. I don't think they have much destruction, but they're like good at like alteration or conjuration. They're really good at conjuration. So a lot of times I like to start with them just because they have a decent magic pool. They have magic resistance. I got a lot of good things going on. But I decided to change that. I'm going to go with a dark elf. I think it's going to fit the roleplay that I've developed in my head just a little bit better. And I was playing with a dark elf on a different playthrough here recently and was having a great time with it. So I think it'll be good because we're going to start with a boost in our stealth. And because we're an elf, we're also, going to have a nice some nice magic to start with. So should have a decent pool of that, or whether, I don't know what, I mean, they're good with fire, so I'm hoping some good destruction, honestly. I don't even remember, but I'm going with Dunmer. Now, the current playthrough that I have a Dunmer with, I have a female. But I realize that this is a mistake. And the reason it's a mistake is because we're going to be doing some alchemy. And one of the first perks you can get in the speech tree above the basic perk of just increasing the percentage amount is going to allow me to get 10% better deals with the opposite sex. Most apothecaries in Skyrim are female. So if I want the best deals on ingredients and selling my potions, it's better to be a male. Now, if you want the best deals, I've learned this by being a female donor, the best deals with a general merchant like Bellathor, it's better to be a female because most of them are males. A lot of the smiths are males as well. So I won't be getting quite the deal on the weapons and whatnot. Uh, Wizards tend to be a good mix of male and female, especially if you go to the College of Winterhold. Uh, so that's not really a problem. Magic stuff, it shouldn't be a problem. That means soul gems and magical items I can sell to. I can just go to Riften. There's a female wizard right there. So, and Solitude. So they're kind of everywhere actually. There's plenty of female wizards. That's not a problem. And like I said, there's only I think 2 male apothecaries that have come to my mind. So I'm gonna go with a male. And we want to be. He kind of looks like an orc in the face. Doesn't he look like an orc? Yeah, not sure about that. Ooh, that's kind of cool though. It looks very Dunmer. How many am I in? So fourth one in. Fourth one in. I'm keeping that in mind. I even kind of like the shadow on his face. Looks good. He's not too big or anything. I might bulk him up a little bit. Again, that just has orc. It's a little better. There we go. That looks like a Dunmer. I kind of like this one too. I stopped counting. I'll just try to remember. He's a lighter war paint on his face. Ooh. Kind of almost like this guy just as he is. He looks like a troublemaker. I'm not trying to be evil though, but this looks like a good evil character. Yeah, I'm trying to be every man. Well, it says regular Joe, then the old shiny top there. I'm thinking on that one. He looks too regal. I might be able to do something if I change his eyes. I don't know. Too pretty. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. If I get that war paint off of him. Plain hair, plain beard, pretty plain Dumber face. He's got that orc look to his eyes a little bit, but let's bulk up just a skosh. I mean, it is Skyrim. You want to be ready. I think it's good. I mean, that's like an average fit dude. Well, okay, that's a pretty fit average dude. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of like the lighter, but I also like this one here. I think I'm going to go with this one. Right. Oh, is it not war paint? Oh no. Maybe I can fix it though. Oh, it went away if I put this thing on his head. But can I just get rid of it? Oh, okay. I just had to go all the way back. I don't think we need war paint. Again, it's no. All right. Think. All right. Ooh, that's way better. No. Let's see. That one maybe. I know they can have these kind of eyes too. I don't think that looks creepy. I think that looks kind of plain, but I feel like I kind of want to go with that. I'm going with that. height. No, we're good. The brow. I feel like we could do a little something with this. Oh yeah. All right, I'm big on this one right here. The big bushy brows. No, that's too much. I like that. Do we have like eyeliner? Is that a thing? Eyeliner, yeah. Eyeshadow. Oh. That really makes the eyebrows pop. So just one back. All right. No. No. All right. We're gonna want that. Yeah. I don't know what that means. All right. Let's see about the color. No, we gotta have some. This is that kind of is reddish hue. No, I think this one. Mouth is fine. Dude has pretty plain kind of hair. I might just leave it. I think I want it darker. Yeah. Well, oh, you know what? There's something I can do. All right. I am realizing I don't. I know. I think his name is Selwyn. I'm not 100%. Yeah, Selwyn. All right. Most definitely. I'm not going to mess with his nose. I'm not going to make him look crazy. There we go. Selwyn. Now, he's Selwyn the Modest Thief, but we're going to give him an actual last name. What's a Selwyn? I always go with like Selwyn Tedger. There we go. All right, so this is a quick start mod, and now that we're here, actually, I think I'll do something I forgot to do in my last video, and I'll just go through the mods real quick. Well, actually, it's probably not going to be real quick, but you can see a bunch of stuff that I have, and I'll show you the stuff that I have on. Some of it is just going to make things easier for me, or could. I'm going to ignore a lot of it, but some of it really is just to help this video go quicker, help these videos go quicker. So like I said, anytime I show off my mods in any game where I can, like, have a look and see what you think. All right, so this isn't working, so I don't know what to tell you on that. Can't get it to work. I want to be able to marry anyone that I want, and I don't want to have to do their quest, because they literally say in Skyrim, weddings are simple. You just I mean, at the very end of his speech, he's like, some people in Skyrim appreciate deeds. It's like all of them that you want to marry, but this just lets me do whatever I want. I could turn this off, but I'm going to leave it on. And again, it's on for a reason. I want to show how this can maybe entice some more people in. Even when I do hearth fire, what I usually do is I pay my steward, and then I just run back and forth off the property and slowly like fill in. And I can tell you about that cheat when we get to that point, but slowly fill in what's there instead of cranking out all these iron hinges and nails. This is one of my favorite mods, and I think it really adds something to the game. Convenient ends, PlayStation 4. It does add one thing that I think is a little overpowered, and that's a cloud chest. But I mean, think about it. So you walk into any inn in Skyrim, and you can get, and Solstheim, you can get a whatever you leave in that chest out. So you don't have to carry it if you know you're going from, let's say, Whiterun to Solitude, and you want to sell a bunch of crap. Like you're going there to sell potions and gear and enchanted swords and heavy stuff. You can throw it all in this chest. Travel there, and even if it's like too much to carry, you could like piecemeal it. So that's pretty convenient. It's also kind of cheaty, I think. But the other thing it adds, most importantly to me, is like cooking stations. Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to cook in every inn? Some of the inns have ovens as well, and then which makes sense, right? And then there's a enchanter and a alchemy bench in each inn. So pretty dope. One of my favorite things. Immersive to me. I don't think it breaks the game. It kind of makes sense. The enchanter and the cloud box is a little sketchy. Maybe if you just had a chest in there that wasn't a cloud chest, I'd feel a little better about it. But it's super helpful. This isn't going to matter because we're probably not going to be the Dovahkiin. We're a modest thief, y'all. That's the plan. We're not here to dominate Skyrim, okay? We're not here to get to level 80 and fight the Ebony guy. We are not here to, you know, take out Mirak. We're just here to steal a few things and get successful enough to buy a farm. So. These are all great mods, but I have some other ones on. This is important to me because I feel like Skyrim has probably the worst, saddest food system. I think it's better since the Anniversary Edition, but I mean, it still sucks. So, anything I can get, any kind of buffs. I mean, when I think about what I can do in Fallout and what I can't do here, it just doesn't seem fair. So, I would usually have some kind of food mod on. Feed Me Buffs PS4 is great. It really does. I don't think it's and these things don't necessarily like turn you into a god or an overpowered beast, but they give you some, you know, Mammoth Potato Stew is going to give you a good bonus, right? And it even tells you, look, so tier 3 and 4 ingredients, beef ravioli, you got to have cooked beef to do it. You know, dough, probably an egg, milk, all that kind of stuff. So they get more complicated, but they give you more stuff. So it feels immersive to me. It's good. Kato's great in any game that they're modding in. This, again, I don't know that I'll be using, but it's a nice little start. It's a way to get into the QA smoke cell if you want to. I do use it sometimes because there's just certain things I want to start with. A particular sword or armor that you can't just get. But I've got a mod on to help me deal with that too. So, it's always sunny in Skyrim, not Philadelphia. I love Eric the Slayer. Is one of my favorite characters. If you ever wanted him to be better, which I always did, and there's nothing worse than getting him killed. Yeah, go with this. Way cooler Eric the Slayer. I'm going to leave that on. I don't plan on using it except possibly to move some stuff. You know, if I build up a stash in one place and then I get a home somewhere else, I'm just going to use it to pick everything up and move it. Other than that, I don't plan on using this at all. And that's generally all I really use it for. Apparently I have 2 god rings on this playthrough. This is one I forgot about. So this one just does what? Health, magic, and stamina. It's probably carry weight too. Anyway. Here's a way to get more gear and loot and gold. Again, not going to use it. I'm not going to turn it off though. So I like to add some merchants in that feel immersive to me, and the Khajiit I feel should have a stronger presence in the game. So I added 2 Khajiit merchants. This is one. It has some unique stuff, but it's super expensive. So, and I'll probably ignore a good bit of it, but they do have some ingredients that I'm gonna be able to buy. I don't do lockpicking in Skyrim anymore. I just don't. I don't do it in Fallout either because I've just picked enough locks. It's not that hard. Okay, I don't need to prove myself. Yeah, why not? You just have one more thing that you can put on your body with another enchantment. Alright, so this is on so I don't have to worry about killing my followers. If you've ever just sadly destroyed Lydia within the first, like, hour of the game, like most people have, this will keep that from happening. It also fixes their leveling. It does give them a max, but they can go up to 90. But we're not gonna. This Selwyn is never going to be a level 90. I promise you. If you're like me, you have favorite followers. Mine are Torver from the Cavanians, who follows me after I let him keep armor I drop near him, and Jazargo from the College of Winterheld. Jazargo is actually one of my favorite followers. One of the few true destruction mages. I think it's him and Mercurio. I think so. And they don't have... I find the mages that reanimate dead bodies are super annoying. Super annoying. Because they'll reanimate something that, like, is part of the actual... like, you need to gather blood from this corpse. Well, you can't after it turns to ash. We're skipping the gear tweaks, although I could turn this on. And this is a fun mod I just like to use sometimes. I'll turn a lot of this other stuff off and just use this. It's a set you can find in the dungeon below Helgen, and it's just fun. It's just a fun lore kind of thing to do. Start up the game as a graybeard. Again, this should explain itself. I thought about putting this one back on too, just because. Sorry, someone who was texting me. Just because it would give me another home, but I think I'm gonna skip that. I like to upgrade all the Hearthfire homes with Draco's stuff. It's just, it makes them way more worth obtaining, and I'll show you some examples of what this does. But it's pretty amazing. Yeah, you get like some of them you get like a merchant, you get guards, you get walls, you get things that kind of make sense. We have Maul in here, Winstad, Lakeview, and I'll probably end up getting this one right here. I doubt we'll see that. This one would be a fun one to turn on. This has a circus. It's just a door in Solitude that you go through. It takes you to another cell. You can get followers. There's a lot of cool stuff there. It's just a lot of fun content that some genius thought up. I think it's pretty. But yeah, you get all these. Look at you got a sneak trainer, archery trainer as a follower, alchemist, blacksmith, sweets and drinks. Just a fun one. So Lady Ibrina's Circus. I like to hunt and play hunting games, so I think that this is pretty, one of my favorite things to add in when I want to make the game tougher, because everything has a lot of weight. Right? So if you skin a deer, it doesn't weigh 2 pounds. It weighs like, 8, 9, 10 pounds. If you skin a bear, it's like 20, 30 pounds, which makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself a resurrection spell. So, I'll read it. So, you're returning after a long journey to a town or a village, already imagining about all the money you will get from selling loot and getting a warm bed in the local tavern, only to find out that your favorite blacksmith or other NPCs are dead. Dragons, vampires, whatever. But what to do? Go back to an early save or mourn their death forever? Not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Find a spell tome on the floor in the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun that teaches Resurrect. This novice restoration spell allows them to resurrect NPCs back to life permanently if you can find their intact corpse, of course. Now, in my last video, unfortunately, I mistakenly stole something in the Riften Fishery, and some asshole hired thugs to kill me. They attacked me in the middle of town square, and they killed Maurice and a beggar, Edda, I think, who died defending me. I'll give him that. But yeah. So that we want to get that spell tomb as quickly as possible. No, but you can see why. This is a fun one to add. You just walk up to a tree if you have a hatchet, I think, and you click on it, and boom, you get wood. It's kind of cool. I like mage robes, so I made them stronger. The pre-crafting's off of this type. This basically makes the game, I mean, it's fun if you're really looking to do certain things. Like you want to get a bunch of stuff without advancing your smithing really high, because you just don't care. You want to focus on other skills, but you want some nice armor and stuff. Here's my favorite, one of my favorite mods. This merchant has 12,000 gold for buying your useless junk and loot. She is essential, so she can't be killed, and sells some harder to get items, and is handy for when you are out and about. And she will appear wherever you're at with all this money and her big pile of loot. Now there's a bunch of really overpowered, amazing stuff that she has. I'm going to ignore most of it. I'll just leave it at that. I like this because there's a bunch of cool gear you can't normally steal from people, but this lets you take all kinds of stuff, including Draugr outfits. This one right here, I mean, I just feel like I've got enough alchemy going on. I'm not going to add to it in this playthrough. So we'll skip that. This one I'm going to leave on because there's just a few items I want that I probably won't be able to get. That's kind of why I have this merchant too. There's a few things that, Selwyn is not going to be the guy to get some of these things and go into some of these dungeons. He's never going to be high level. So our merchants are going to help us out a little bit. I like this one. There's some cool stuff in here. It's a fun way to start. Some of it's garbage, some of it's not. You can grab Zurasar, white or black, at the beginning of the game. I think I already have some mods on for that, so I'll skip it. If you don't know, if you get up to Dragon Bone smithing, you can't smith it as high as as well as you can Daedric and anything else. This fixes that. I don't know that I'll be Dragon Bone smithing. I doubt that too. Looks like I have this on twice, but they both work, so I'm not going to change that. Now this one is going to change the game a lot, but I believe in exactly what it says. This mod makes almost every multi-stage perk tree more useful for any player character to invest in. It also fixes some of the controversial or underwhelming effects found in Skyrim's vanilla perk system. Basically, I mean, the vanilla perk system in Skyrim is really kind of sad. It doesn't really give you much. It doesn't give you a lot of need or even desire to invest in a lot of perk trees that you might normally think, like I would normally invest in pickpocket, except to get extra carry weight. That's it. And even then, that's on a particular playthrough, like if I'm playing somebody who needs heavy armor and all that kind of crap. But to me, let me scroll through. Feel free to pause and have a look at the different effects. It can get a little overpowered, I guess, once you start getting into the higher end of things. But some of it really makes sense. Like if you look at the bottom there, it says enchanting. Each enchanter stage lets your kills recharge weapon enchantment by 1%. So you can get this up to 5%. There's another part that'll allow you another 5%. So add those together, and now you've got a 10% pullback into your weapon every time you use it and kill someone. So that really extends the life of your weapon, and you don't have to use so many soul gems. This just adds some stuff to Proudspire. I, again, doubt we'll be owning Proudspire. Yeah, I have 2 of these on, whatever. I just need one to like move stuff. We're not going to be using this, but sometimes when I start, there's just some skills I don't really feel like messing with. It's not that kind of playthrough, so I want to start out. I already want, I already want to be a good archer, and I want to have good conjuration or illusion, or I want to have, whatever. So this gives player homes the tavern music. I wholeheartedly suggest you get this. It just makes the whole experience way better. Now, this, I think, is kind of game breaking, but I really haven't found a mod that I'd like that. Every other money mod seems to mod something else. It adds more gear, more things, whatever. This just increases their money. I'll try not to abuse this too much. The only person I'm really going to try to use this with is the Khajiit merchant that has 12,000 anyway. But obviously I will end up having to solve something that sort of breaks this. Shouts power, blah blah blah. Oh, I keep forgetting that she's in this game. So I like having the ability to wear different clothing and outfits. It's Skyrim, and that's part of the deal, right? We can dress like we want. So it just gives me a person kind of like what's her name? Erin, maybe? Giselle? I think it's Giselle. In Solitude in Whiterun that sells clothing, and she sells some unique things too that you can't normally get in the game. So, and I won't be able to get. We're not getting extra super special kill moves because we shouldn't be having too many of those. Not using this quick start, but this one just basically. With this mod, you'll begin at the race menu, create your character as normal, then you'll be prompted to decide whether you want to start at the keep with Roloff or Hadvar. So. This is fun, but I'm not trying to deal with all that chatter. It does make Skyrim feel more, just more. Nope. Although this makes being a werewolf like way more worth being a werewolf. Again, there's certain recipes and certain things that you can't mess with or fix. This allows me to do it. So I will be able to temper certain things that you should be allowed to temper anyway. And again, what this is going to do, if you don't know, the problem with the magical items, the special items, the cool stuff that you can find, if you find it early, it's going to be way worse than if you find it at level 80. Like, it's almost not even worth picking up, opening those chests, messing with that stuff until you're level, like, seriously, like level 80. This makes them have the value that they're supposed to have at their highest when you find it. Including Dragon War. So, makes sense to me. We're not going to be a Breton, but you can see I'm usually a Breton. This is going to help me do maybe like one thing. It unlocks anything, and you don't get in trouble. It just changes the way people dress and look. So not only will I be able to disenchant anything, pretty much. Doesn't mean I'll be able to use it, but I can disenchant it. I should be able to put it on anything. Again, to me personally, that's the way it should work. So if there's a perk that normally can only go on a hat, I can put it on my boots. I explained this in my last video. All map locations discovered. Why? Because there's maps. Literally go into any Jarl's castle and there's a map of Skyrim. I like getting the backpacks to have better carry weight. So. This lets me, this is kind of like scrapping in Fallout 4. So. And you have to make choices at times. So you could scrap a necklace and get a garnet, or you could scrap a necklace and get a piece of silver. Depends on what your needs are. Like I said, this lets me disenchant pretty much everything in the game. We're not, I don't know. Even if I get to 6 enchants per item, I won't use them. It's just something I use. And I like to enchant like 2 things and then have it all done. This is okay. I don't know if it'll matter. Right. So this gives me the free crafting on. This is what I was talking about. So I could give myself a backpack or some of that stuff. You can't give yourself the really nice one because that's part of the mod. You can't get this stuff with this. But if I wanted to, I have an option. I can make a backpack, or I could get one for free. I could get all Amber Armor or whatever it's called, Madness Armor, any of those for free if I want. This is just a fun thing to have because it gives you all the recipes. Well, it gives you most recipes for most of the ingredients in the game. I can make clothing. What is this? Oh yeah, I'm leaving this on too. You eat an ingredient, you find out all 4 ingredients. That's all it is. Don't think I'll need that. That's what we're using right here. And it just shows you can start the Guardian Stones, you can start by owning vanilla property, including the Hearthfire homes, any tavern. I like the tavern start, it's kind of fun. Start as a member of the Companions, College of Winterhold, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, Imperial Legion, Stormcloaks, or Dawn Guard. Start Robbed and Left for Dead. I did that one, and that one was a ton of fun. I think I'll do another series because I want to go in a different direction with that. I just want to go straight up Skyrim with that. Next up, start falling off a mountain. I don't even understand why that's a thing. Optionally, start as a vampire or a werewolf. Normally, I would just go ahead and start as a werewolf, but I'm not going to do that this time. And but we are going to grab a standing stone. It says you will sometimes start at level 2. I haven't had that. Oop, wrong button. Haven't had that happen. I like building little camps. I don't know if I'll do that in this video. I didn't do it in the last one. I said I might, but we'll see. The only problem is you can't really get rest here correctly. I can plant nern root, jaren root, yellow mountain flower, tomatoes, and red green apples. So what? This is one of my favorite mods. It turns the great cities, and this will make Dawnstar, Dragon Bridge, Falkreath, Morthal, Rorikstead, and Winterhold look, well, like you'd expect them to. So, great mod. Dolomite Weathers. Now, I want to point out that this is an amazing mod. It makes the game look incredible. Okay, the storms look like storms. Feel free to read the stuff. 3D snowflakes, darker nights. It is really dark at night. It does not make the game any easier. It just makes the game look better. In fact, it makes the game harder in some aspects. Good news is, if you look there, sunsets occur 1 hour later, giving you extra daylight before darkness falls. Really appreciate that. But increased weather variety. Now it says sunny weather is more common, but also more varied. So it's not always sunny and beautiful. It's going to be cloudy. It's going to be foggy. And here's the important one. Everywhere in Skyrim can undergo snowfall, as it naturally should be. This makes survival harder. And the snowstorms are much more intense. So I feel like this looks amazing, but this is definitely amping up the difficulty. Prettier water. We get rid of a bunch of garbage, sticks and grass. Just makes the game run a little faster, a little better. Not today. Again, probably won't matter because I'm Selwyn the Modest Thief, not the Archmage. We've got enhanced console graphics. It just changes some textures, some colors. It looks fantastic. And then last but not least, Skyrim at 60 FPS. This is a game changer. It looks beautiful along with all the other mods. And that's all she wrote. And it's telling you how you can install it. Actually, I'm going to take a quick break, run to the restroom, come right back, so then I can actually play the game. And you can read this. Alright. This is actually Magical College of Winterhold. I think one of the best mods I've ever come across in any game. It makes the college useful, beautiful, magical, like it says. I mean, I've never taken this off. I mean, it's hard for me to play without mods because of this mod right here. That's how good this mod is. So like I said, I'll scroll through it. Feel free to pause it whenever you feel like it. You can read it. You can go back and watch the video and read it. But that should give you a good idea on what I have on and what I use sitting there in the background. All right. We want the steed stone. Those under the sign of the steed can carry more and do not suffer a movement penalty from armor. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. So what this does is like straight up, the second I get into the game, I don't need any perks or anything. If I put on armor that in total weighs 100 pounds, it's not going to weigh anything. As long as I wear it. If I take it off, you know, steel armor is going to weigh 35 pounds. But as long as I have it on, it doesn't weigh anything. It also gives me an extra 100 pounds of carry weight, which will be cut in half when I become survivor. If you walk back here, you can talk to Ayla. She will turn you into a werewolf, or you can click on the coffin and become a vampire. Normally, I almost always become a vampire if I quick start. I mean, not a vampire, a werewolf. My bad. And you can see they're all here. A smart stone would be this one. If you don't want to go with the steed stone, those under the sign of the lever always feel the lever's comfort. So all skills improve faster. I'm not really sure how much it is. It's less than like if you click on the mage stone. So imagine that's lever stone's probably like 10 or 15% for all three. While if you pick the mage stone, it's going to give you 20. Just in magic. Alright, so this will put us at the Guardian Stones. This will take you to a map of the available properties. So all the ones in the cities, Markarth, Windhelm, Whiterun, Solitude, etc. You can get those. And then any of the 3 Hearthfire homes. It's just a map room. You can pick one, it'll show you. You can start drinking in a tavern. Now this isn't random. You're actually going to be able to pick whatever tavern you want to start in. Stranded Hopeless, you just literally you start out in the middle. You just start somewhere. I think you can start naked and robbed, which is what I chose, or maybe something else. But and join a faction, and that's what we're going to do right now. And the reason I'm going to go ahead and join a faction is I think, you know, obviously we're the modest thief, so we're going to join the Thieves Guild. And I just don't want... I could start drinking in a tavern in Riften. That'd be fine. But the first thing I would do is go join the Thieves Guild and have to kill some people. This way, maybe I got in because I'm a thief, and I'm a good thief. And I think that'll fit the role play. Now, the last time I really tried to rule out murder, but I can't. So we got Dawn Guard, Thieves Guild. I think it would be interesting to start off at the Dawn Guard, level 1. I mean, that's crazy. Stormcloaks. Join the College of Winterhold. That would be interesting. But no. Companions, Dark Brotherhood, and the Legion. So let's just go ahead and get into, whoops, almost join the Dawn Guard here. The Thieves Guild. So there'll be plenty of spoilers in this. If you don't know, there's to get to
Welcome
the
to
Thieves
the
Guild, you got to
family,
do like a
lad.
job for
I'm
Mercer.
expecting you to make us a lot of coin.
He's annoying.
So don't
And if you
disappoint.
don't do it, he just bothers you forever. Then you got to go intimidate a bunch of people. But well, you got to find your way down here, and you got to kill some people to do it. I'm not even going to say that these people behind this door might, they might get killed. But today, I've been hired because of my incredible pickpocket abilities and my amazing speech. Yeah. And I'm a Dunmer, so I'm really stealthy. Or I should be.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Now,
Welcome
there's nothing
to the
I can
family,
do.
lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
I have to go through that level. This is hilarious, Steve, by the way.
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You
Exactly,
should
they
talk with
say
Delvin,
it.
Mallory, and Vex. They know their way around this
To get
place.
here, you have to
They'll
kill
be able to
like
kick
3
some
or 4
extra
people.
jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
All right, so imagine this. You're probably level 4 or 5, right? By the time you leave Whiterun, maybe 2 or 3. But you're a Riften person, right? You've got to go to Riften. That's where you start. So you bolt here at level 2. You do an easy pickpocket type job, and they're like, they have a back door. I want to point out, we're going to use it. They have a back door. Now, you got to go through the murder tunnels to get here. But the whole thing about the Thieves Guild is, supposedly, they don't kill people because that's bad for business, and that's what makes them a guild and why they're sort of respected.
I need you to
I'm
do
not
me a
done
favor,
talking to you
Dirge.
yet. Come back here.
I didn't go
You know I'm
anywhere.
good for it.
There's a
Golden
new
Glow
guard
Estate is a
nosing
bee
around.
farm.
Then they throw this
They
at you.
raise the
Listen.
wretched little
Something
things
about
for
it?
honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
Do you hear what he just said?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is
obviously.
crossing our clients.
So, mercenaries. What should I do about Arengarth when I get through the troop of mercenaries?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him.
Right
The
there.
guild has a lot riding on this.
Whoa, whoa,
Don't
whoa.
make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Whoa. 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 Do you see? All you gotta do is go like, steal a ring, put it in somebody's pocket, and frame somebody. Alright, that's kind of sneaky peek stuff. Kind of weird, but whatever. Then, you gotta go through a murder tunnel. And then, they want you to go intimidate some people. And then once you come back and you're in where we are now, this is what they give you. So listen to this.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find
Vex.
out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
One of their best.
Something about it?
Okay? Mercenaries, not Riften guards.
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive.
So
You
one of
should
their
talk
elites.
to her about it before you go.
I'm brand new. Like you literally just. This is what happens right after they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Welcome to the team. Talk to this guy, and this is what you get.
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Now, why you even ask this question?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar.
You just already said.
Burn all the hives,
What are you
and she'd have to
talking about?
import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you just shut up about it?
We had an
Yeah, shut up.
arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
So she doesn't feel like throwing Vex in jail because she knows how valuable and important she is. You see what I'm saying? But me.
You watch yourself on that island. Those
I don't
mercenaries
look,
don't
look,
take
look, look,
prisoners.
look at me. My hands are still bound. There we go. Like, I'm just a regular old
Picked
dumber.
up some new clients and
in
did a
leather
few
armor.
jobs on my own, but
Well, the good news is I should have a little pile of cash. 400 gold. Or no, 500 gold. I think this start gives you the most gold. I think the next one would be the owning property. I think you start with a few hundred, couple hundred. Then I think when I did the starting in a bar, it was like 170 gold. And then of course Naked and Afraid, or Robbed, I mean, I had nothing. So. We got a bow and a steel dagger, not too bad. We got our leathers here. We can sell that or use it. This is just the workaround for our start. My twin brother, Dolman. And we got a
sure if that
torch.
will cover our expenses.
Thank you, Vex.
Anyway, you can't
You've
get rid of
always
this
been the
little
most
thing
reliable
over his
one in the
head
guild.
for some reason.
Well, what the hell is Mercy? Before we begin,
Excuse
I
me.
want to make two things perfectly clear.
What's that?
One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got.
No,
So
you're
if you
terrible.
think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
You literally were
And
like
two,
wounded terribly.
you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
See what I'm saying?
Then we
This is-
understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
So imagine you got a job at 7-Eleven. It's day one. Nah, I mean, all right. So we've had a little bit of training. It's like day 4 or 5, right? And the supervisor is like, "Hey, welcome to the team, man." Then you got your district supervisor, Brynjolf, right? He's like, "Cool, here's a job that sounds insane." And this lady, who's supposed to be one of my bosses,
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
blah, blah, blah. Now listen to this. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of
Tripled.
them in there.
8.
It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
There's more, I think, than 8.
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Now, even if you've been goofing around in Whiterun for a while, survival or not, you need to branch out. Most people probably go to either here or to Solitude. You might go to Windhelm. But I figure most people go to here or to Solitude. You're not going to be very high level, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Anyway, this is what we want. We are a member of the Thieves Guild. We are a modest thief. Let's do some thieving.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Burglary. Easiest job you can do.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
Yep. I'm in.
All right.
Hopefully
Take
it's a
this
job
and
in
get
Riften.
out of here.
Come on, be a job in Riften.
All
Be a
eyes
job
are on
in
you,
Riften.
lad.
Be a job in Riften.
Don't
Be a job.
disappoint us.
Be a job. Whiterun. Well, that's where I'm going next, so. All right.
All eyes are on you, lad.
Let's
Don't
talk to
disappoint us.
Nelia. Why is she so sneaky? There she is. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
I am.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Well, sure.
I'm the fence down here.
Hey,
you come
Fence.
by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay
I'm
you
Selwyn.
some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course.
Sure.
I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for? I don't remember when to say that.
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern?
No.
Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever.
Smart.
At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Okay. I get it.
Good.
That's why
Then
I'm
there isn't
here,
much
to make
more
money.
say.
I'm not here to
Here's your
murder
armor.
people.
Just make sure you put it to good use.
Okay, so we got the Thieves Guild armor. We're going to immediately break out of this conversation. and
Until
put our-
next time.
Put our real clothes on. There's a couple advantages we're going to have. This will start giving us some warmth, which you're going to need in survival mode. Now, right now, I am not in survival mode. I want to point that out. It's something to think about when you join a faction, at least some of these factions, I would assume. Maybe all of them would work out, but you're going to start inside, and until you go outdoors, stick with me here, you are not in survival mode. So I can carry 400 pounds of crap. And about to be even more. So we put our clothes on here. We got leather armor and leather boots. They have, like, the leather armor will have pretty much the same warmth rating as Thieves Guild armor. But you can see armor-wise, this is 7 pounds of 32 armor. This is 6 pounds of 29. Same thing, the boots will be better, but if you look at this, we start out the game with magical armor. It's going to give us a carrying capacity for 20 points. That's great. So now we can carry 420. Pickpocket success is 15%. Makes sense if you're a thief, right? Lock picking is 15% easier. Same thing. Great early game help, even if I didn't have my secret ability to just immediately lockpick everything. But here's the most important thing that we want. Thieves Guild Hood. The Thieves Guild Hood is going to give us 10% better prices with all the merchants in the game. And I believe it affects Speechcraft a little bit. So that's going to help us a lot. Particularly early game. Especially once we start to invest in speech. So Tanelia,
Hey, Ton, you
Friends
shouldn't
like
cheat
you
on
are...
Vekel.
Some
He's
may
a
call
good
this
guy.
junk. Me,
Come
I
on,
call them
everyone
treasure.
Again,
knows
early
about
game.
you and Brynjolf.
she generally has some things that are super helpful, particularly in the weapons department. So if we come over here, she's got a dagger that's only 419 bucks. I could buy it right now, and it does 10 points of magic damage, which would be nice. I mean, it's a dagger; it only hits for 4 points, but you know, that's not terrible. But I could disenchant it, put that on a stronger weapon, get my enchanting up, make it even a stronger enchantment. Maybe it does 15 points or 20 points of damage. Again, I have enough money to immediately start sucking souls. I don't have any soul gems, but... And again, Soul Sucker just doesn't seem like, you know, Selwyn the Modest here. Yeah. But here's two that are important. So we can get fire damage or magic damage. I'm sorry, sparks damage, which is like lightning damage. Okay, so basically we're going to be able to get 5 points of health damage and 2.5 points of magic damage. But again, they're really cheap. This one in particular would probably be super helpful to me, like now. I might buy it, but not quite yet. But I've noticed that her inventory usually has something that can give you flames, something that can give you sparks. A lot of times there's something that can give you frost, and there's almost always a soul sucker. So keep that in mind for inventory. Not much else. Oh, we'll see what we can find looking around. And we're going to want a lockpick. Yep, we just need one.
Until next time.
But the nice thing about her is that she's a fence. So anything that I steal, it's marked, you know, as being stolen.
Thank you, Vex.
I can get rid
You've always
to
been
her.
the most reliable
She has a
one in the
decent money
What the hell is
inventory.
Mercer gonna do
The
about this
10,000
Have you
doesn't
even
affect
talked to
her, so I think she has like around
Mercer
2
is
grand.
being Mercer. If he has a plan to get us out of this rut,
One of the funny
he isn't
things,
sharing
we'll
it
talk to
with
Vekel.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually
So
use them.
there's there's several properties that you can get with the Anniversary Edition. You get a bunch of properties. But before they were available in the Anniversary Edition, they were for sale. I bought them all. Almost all of them. I bought this one. And I bought the other one, Tundra Homestead and everything else. What drives me nuts is I paid real world cash and then paid for the Anniversary Edition. So I paid for this mod twice.
Sure, Ton. You know I'm good.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
Can you do something about it?
They're both 7,500 gold.
Won't bother you anymore. I promise.
If they want me to fight some skeevers, solve a puzzle,
Very well.
But you
Just
wanted
let me
me
know
to
when
pay.
you're ready to purchase the house.
to live in a place that I paid to live in. Real money. That's garbage.
Take a look.
We're going to need some food when we get out of here. Let's see. That'll work. There we go. Yeah. All right. I should be able to find some food as well.
Now that you mention it,
But I'm just going to grab
there
his
is.
mission. I don't know if it's going to be doable.
I have a buyer
but
with.
I try to grab as many
shall we
missions as
say,
I can.
a very
Riften is a
odd
great place to
taste in
start.
literature.
If you want to
Looking for
use the
some
fast
particular
alternate
books.
start that I've used, it really does. It's kind of overpowered.
I'm told
starting
they're
here.
the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings.
Even if you were
It's said
starting
to
an
be
end and
spread
you only had
across
like 100
4
gold,
volumes, and very hard to come by.
you'd be set.
My client is offering quite a
Anyway,
reward for it,
Beckel wants me to
which
find some
I'd,
dirty books.
Split with you. Then we have to
Look
see
at
it.
that. I'm not into
In
books.
his later
Not
years,
into books. That would be a funny
Arundel moved
playthrough.
into some ice caves known as
dumb.
Ingvild.
No
He
books.
preferred the solitude in which
Magic
to
crazy.
perform his
I do like playing.
experiments.
I mean, I really like Spell Sword. It's probably the best. Probably what most people play. But being just a straight up tank in this game is a lot of fun. What?
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing
Well, I'll be in Dawnstar
unspeakable
at some point.
experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
I hate necromancers. I hate necromancy. I hate it in this game. It's such a pain in the ass. You kill a bunch of people and then they just bring them back to life so you can kill them again.
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
If you don't know, there's like, he's talking about some weird necromancer sex cult.
All right, then.
Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, no, we need to
you're
talk to this man.
Brynjolf's new
This is one of my
protege, eh?
favorite
Don't
voice
look like
actors.
much to me.
Brynjolf, eh?
One of the
Let
best
me
characters.
guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up.
Yeah.
Am I right?
He wants me to go rob and kill, like, at least 9 people.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it.
See what I'm telling you?
We're gonna
This
get
is the
along
man.
nicely.
Vex couldn't even
So,
do the job. And she's
if
like,
you've got the
why do you
nerve,
suck?
I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
There's only one job I ever do for Delvin. It's the same job over and over.
Look
I hope
around
you
you.
guys
The flag,
enjoy it.
the guild. It's all
'Cause that's what's
falling
gonna happen.
apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
Can't fight the skeever.
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know
Get a
who or what
screenshot.
it is, but it's beyond...
What? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things
That's what I'm
back
talking
the
about.
way they were.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
where you come in.
This is
I've
what
got
I
plenty
came.
of work
This is why I
available
joined.
that could guide us down the road to recovery. All
Good
you
old
need to do is ask,
stealing it
and we can both
and
come out
messing
of
with
this smelling like a
Books
rose.
and doing shady shit that's not, murder. All right, let's get our job. Oh, that's right. He trains in sneak. Ooh.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and
Gotta
bedding
remember that.
jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Nope. I want numbers jobs. So with Vex, I do the burglary jobs. With Delvin, I do the numbers jobs. It's not really about money. You make more, like I would make way more on a bedlam job, obviously, but it causes a lot of issues. This is
Most
super
of the
easy.
establishments in Skyrim
They'll give me
keep their
gold,
transactions recorded
and I'll
within
explain why
business
it's
ledgers.
important.
Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
Literally, that's what I need to do. So yeah.
Finally, someone with backbone.
A bit of
There you go.
Where? Riften. Yes! Yes! Alright. So, you get these jobs in Riften, Windhelm, Solitude, Whiterun, and Markarth. And do you go to Winterhold? I don't think there's jobs in Winterhold. Anyway, once you do 5 jobs in each place, you will get like a story mode kind of job, right? And you got to meet somebody usually in that town. So if I finish 5 jobs in Solitude, I meet somebody in Solitude. We talk. They give me a bigger job. We got to do some bigger stuff. Amazing things happen, right? What will happen if I complete those jobs is I'll get another vendor.
All eyes are on you.
And that's what these little cells right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can get up to 4 vendors. So yeah, so Whiterun, Solitude, Windhelm, Markarth. Yeah, because Riften, I don't think you get a fence for Riften. I don't think there's a big job, but it's just free money. So, and it's right here. So Riften jobs I always go for. Ooh, let's open the storage cabinet. It is a little dark. I do have a torch. We'll see how that goes. I know where to get some torches, but I think it's all right. So now that normally we would have already been in this room, but you got to talk to Mercer. He tells you to talk to dude Brynjolf. He gives you the golden glow job. You got to walk out there and find bags. But normally at this point you would have access to all this stuff. And I'm going to take advantage of that. Because I'm a thief. Now, believe it or not, there's a ton of incredible things in here. I mean, actually, I'm going to go for something back here. So I'm going to run back here. I'm going to skip all this stuff. And I want to get in here, hopefully before anybody else gets... Oh, he's in here. Well, it shouldn't matter. I'm a member of the Thieves Guild. They might get a little cranky about me opening these chests, but these chests are here for you to practice on, right? Oh, hello. And believe me, I can open a master chest day 1 with 1 lockpick. I'm not scared. It's super easy. I probably would have bought all of Tennelia's lockpicks, which would have been like, what was it, 5, 6, 7, and I would have opened every single one of these, no problem, and had like 3 lockpicks left. So, but I want to show you off my homie here. He's shooting these things, right? And what we can do, are these iron arrows? Oh, but I don't have very many arrows, and what I can do is I can run around to these different targets that he shoots at. And there's one up top. I don't know if you can see. He's shooting at this dummy up here. Oh, he went back to this one. He won't shoot you, but you can jump up to. I'm stuck on the wall. There is a way. Maybe it's like that. There we go. And you can grab those arrows. It's doing really weird things with the... Like I said, he's not going to shoot me. You can run in and out. But the important part in this room is twofold. One is these chests. Hit them as early as you can. Now, if you're not very good at lockpicking, there are multiple cheats I'm going to show you. Or mods, I mean, that can help you just not do it. But like I said, I don't really have a problem with it. Maybe if I duck. Right. I just don't want to do it anymore. We'll get a ton of experience for cracking these. Ooh, nice. Alright, so I can grab this. I can use this. This will be great in some fights early on. I might use it here soon. And then that Dwemer sword, bro, I'm so excited. I can turn this into scrap. I'm not, but I'm going to take it out of here.
You're not supposed to be in here right now.
See, he's a little weird about me getting into this stuff because, I mean, I think we're kind of part of the guild, but...
You're not supposed to be in here right now.
He's a little weird. Again, I'm not scared of a master lock level day 1.
You
Dunmer or not. But now we have a shield, we got some more arrows, we got some boots. Probably sell most of this stuff.
Not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here. Like, when am I supposed to be in here? Like, we'll sell that.
Not really allowed in here, you know.
But if you're good at lockpicking, like I am, or you just want to use a cheat, go for it. We'll sell that, we'll grab that, and that.
We're not supposed to be in here right
But
now.
we're allowed to take anything. And that's what I think is why I like starting as a thief. Because there's just so many, like, you know, I want to do a video. I think I might do a different kind of video where I'm like, I talk about Skyrim and the kindness of strangers, because it doesn't really matter what mode you're in, survival or regular mode. It's ridiculous. All right, so let's get some lockpicking skill. Not really going to be too important, obviously. It would be if I was just starting out, but you can see I'm at lockpicking 20 already, which means good things. We'll take this and sell it. But we're going to need food, not just for fights, but for survival mode. We're going to need as much food as possible. So we can grab this great sword and sell it, but here's what I want to show you. So we got some Thieves Guild gloves, and if you look at the value, it's 222. That's with a 10% discount because of this right here, the Thieves Guild hood, valued at 551. Yep. Nope. Yeah. We'll grab the wine, that's 12. Grab the dress. I know this has value, so I'll grab it for now. We'll grab the dagger. And then here we have a set of boots, 241, another great sword. And up top we have another set of armor. So salt's going to be important. And a pickaxe. And now we start going into the guild chest. Now, these are different than they used to be. Normally you would have had like some steel, or probably some steel arrows. Maybe iron because it's day one, but because it's the anniversary edition, we got fire arrows. We're going to sell those. We're going to leave the lockpicks. And hopefully this chest will re-up eventually. I think I got every bit of clothing. That's what I'm really looking for, because I want to sell the excess. Yeah, let's grab these arrows. Oh, okay. No, I'm remembering now. Nope. I was like, there's more clothing, but it's not in here. So let's pop out this weird setup. Now you get an alchemy lab. Now the more jobs also that I do, by the way, the more I get stuff in here, which is going to be important. I mean, you get some rugs, some decorations, you can get some things that show up over there on Mercer's little special shelf or whatever, but we should get some more stuff like a grinding stone for my weapons. Alright, so we'll grab the iron, the gold, and the water breathing. That's a good potion, that's expensive. Gold, we want one roll of paper. Definitely want to grab the bread. Bread isn't so useful generally speaking, but it is useful in survival mode, and also we're going to grab this book. It doesn't really do anything. If you don't know what the shadow marks are, you can actually see and find buildings around Skyrim. If the thieves go tagged, it'll just let you know like it says, a hallway without traps. You can rob this place pretty well. This place is dangerous. Here's a quick route out of town, stuff like that. But at 30, it's a good price. We're gonna grab every bit of food we can get. So that, 10 leather strips, most definitely. We're gonna grab the bread. Wine. Now this desk, I've got a mod on, I showed you earlier, that's going to allow me to make a book that gives me all the alchemical recipes. On this man's desk is everything that I need.
This better be important. I'm quite
busy. And I can
busy.
have it because I'm a part of Thieves Guild. So I need a quill, a piece of paper. I know I already got one. And I need this right here.
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me?
Shut it
Don't you have better
down,
things to do
bro.
than disturb me?
Oh, I hate him. Anyway,
Wanted
that
to say something.
and some leather.
All ready to go.
I hope this...
Is this always under the desk, or did I knock it off?
still goes through. I'm putting quite a... Don't you have better things to do
Yeah, I
than
think I knocked it
disturb
off.
me?
Anyway.
Setup fell through.
I don't understand it either. They were a sure thing, I swear.
Yep.
Better hope this one isn't another waste of my coin.
Want to get some meat? There's plenty of people that like to have a drink in Skyrim, and we do have a grind zone. Cool. All right, we're gonna sell the iron sword, the iron dagger. We're gonna keep the steel sword.
Hold a moment,
steel
Rune.
dagger.
Did
Have
you
some
think
lavender.
about my idea?
Sell that.
Your idea
And,
to start a brothel.
I want to check
Come
these guys.
here a
I don't know if
second.
anybody can follow me. This guy trains me in archery, but he won't follow
I think
me.
if you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab
Hey,
it.
let's talk a second.
Pickpocket. Not a follower.
Come back and see me if you ever need.
I've never seen
pickpocket
anyone
training.
with skills like yours.
Just the
I just
guy.
wanted to
If
let
you need
know that if
marksman
need
training,
anything.
and you've got
Oh,
the
cool.
toy,
Steel arrows.
I'm
That
ready to
I knew
teach
there was
Shadow.
something else online. We're gonna get by this time. Now, if this guy starts shooting,
What's on your mind?
you can get. Basically, there's an infinite supply of steel and iron arrows here. A lot of times, this guy just stands here and shoots at this target,
What do you
and
need?
you can just wait and grab as many steel arrows as you like. Do you want to get all these guild chests? If you're not playing like I'm playing, then you want to grab as many lockpicks as you can. I don't need them. Ooh, it's
What do you
thunder.
need? What do you need?
It's hard not to overburden yourself early, but oh, ladies and gentlemen, we found a game changer right off the bat for free. What time of day is it? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, well that's fine.
Yes?
I probably won't leave tonight then. Grab this. And, read these notes. You'll find out about Rune and Sapphire. Alright, this is our bed right here. So I could empty out these drawers. It'll give me a little extra storage. I've also got this chest right here, but I'll point out, here's another set of boots. There should be another hat here. And a set of gloves. So, let's have a look at what we scored. I should have, yeah, 2 sets of armor valued at $665. I'm getting a 10% better deal. 241. I've got 3 of those, 3 of everything else, so I can sell 2 of each. Now at 241, I might get $100 for this. Maybe not even that. This might net me 100 and some change. We're gonna see. All right, I need to take a quick break and make sure that my lasagna is cooking well. It won't take me but, I'm gonna say 3.5 minutes. Tell you what I'll do. Look, I'm risking the lasagna burn here because I don't want to leave you guys high and dry. Guy, ladies, gentlemen, ladies and Jeckelfiends, boys and squirrels, people of all types and ages. Let me show you a bunch of spells and things you can get. All right, I'll be back. Alright. Back at it. So, I got a bowl of pasta here. It is crazy hot right now. So can't do much with it. I think what let me finish making sure I robbed everybody. Yeah. Finally, I was going to say, usually they have some Blackbriar Reserve, which is pretty expensive. Oh, look at all these bags. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. All right. The ones I don't use, I'm just going to sell. Because I think when I come out of this, my total carry weight should be around 200, maybe 220. Maybe it's 200. I think it might be around 200. But this is going to not only bump up my magicka, but I think it'll give me a carry weight of around 275. I want to keep one of these for a follower. Alright, so let me check out what I got going on here. You. Okay. You. Yeah, all right. We're going to go sell some stuff here in just a minute, but Dwarven Sword, it's for 11. Or Iron Mace of Fatigue, it's for 10, but it does 5 points of stamina damage. It's not a lot, but it's a lot early game. That's a lot of stamina at level 1. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, look at all these iron arrows, but the fire arrows are kind of annoying. It has an area of effect. Wow, that's a nice scroll. Oh, I'll be able to get thieves' caches. Alright, I think I'm gonna go kill some people. But I thought you were trying to avoid murder. Yeah, but I need to clear out the rat waste a little bit. And like I said, it's not off the table anymore. Oh, it just can't be. No.
Job's done, boss.
If you don't know.
Gave the package to her just like you said.
Good. Did she say anything?
I mean, I want those, but you can steal
she
from.
Said that the Jarl was planning a surprise raid on us, but she talked her out of it. Said she saved us a lot of trouble.
Very good. I'll tell Lynn.
I can steal this
How are you feeling, Bex?
wine. Here, let's get this cast iron pot. Right, so I can steal this cast iron pot. And even if they catch me, they're not gonna.
Still need some time.
They'll be like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that, man."
Something stinks around here.
But otherwise,
It's more than just the rat way. We all know
Oh,
it.
you're back.
The question is, what's Mercer going
Yeah.
to do about it?
So I can pop back out here. I can run over to
Well,
Tanelia.
if you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Del. Take a look.
And then I can go to. What was it? Food. Just wait till something stolen pops up. Nope. Yeah, here we go. I can sell her these. What I just stole.
Now,
from
if you'll excuse me.
death. So keep that in mind.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make
They
trouble.
don't really even get mad. Like I said, they don't really care. They're thieves. Right? Which also, like I said, it sort of helps me with the role play in this. I mean, you know,
Just got lucky is all.
I'm a
Bumped into
thief.
someone who knew someone else.
I'm not a great
The rest
thief. I'm
just
like a
writes
mid-level
itself.
thief. That's the whole idea. But
Well, if you like, I'll be happy to take over the operation for you. Take the source
certainly-
off your hands.
And lose out just when the going is getting good? No thanks.
look at this. I'm certainly not the guy you send out on a meteorite. You don't send me out after a group of mercenaries, okay? This doesn't make sense. Forgot to get the bow ready. What kind of bow do I have? Garbage. Oh, I'll go with a fire arrow. But I decided in my last one, I mean, there's a place, I think, for the Everyman run where you really, I mean, other than self-defense, you go for a no-kill. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Pretty sure I have a healing spell. Let's get that going. He's got some nice boots. Can't fight the skeever, but I did. And there's level 2. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there we go. I could get myself a little buddy named Scritch. I wish somebody was watching. Someday. I do believe. But I'd love to be like, hey, let's do a poll. Do we get Scritch now? Or do we wait? Now, Scritch could prove useful. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm gonna lie. Why do people say that? Let me see here. Yep. This. Nope. Yep. I might try to free Scritch. I mean, it's kind of dumb because you literally are able to skip this now. There's some bad guys down here. Let's do a quick save. Oh, let's do a real save. Holy cow. I don't know why they don't let you see this. I can do a quick save and they don't care. You saw me name the character. That's the name of the save file. It's not like I named it, you know, something obscene. Man, I kind of want to go get Scritch. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, I can get some hanging moss. Missed me. The longbow. Oh. Iron arrow. blow this place up. Skeevers. Did he burn up? I don't think he did. Ooh, an axe. Perfect. Well, I guess he did. Haha, I got you, stupid. Oh. Of course it's not. Let's get whatever goodies we can get. Like I said, this is going to matter more. Well, basically the second I walk outside. But I just wanted to point out that when you do the start, if you start indoors, is that a person?
Huh?
Yep. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, we're in trouble.
Damn you.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Well, this guy will give us some gloves that are cool. But not really. I mean, if you're an old Skyrim player like PlayStation 3, even then,
Is this what you want? Huh? Mercy!
it's more of like a cute thing to have. You need to be thinking about traps. I was going to say, I know there's traps around this dude. Ooh. Got a little snip on that one. I will get Mage Light, I promise, as soon as possible. There's a ghost. I don't remember a ghost. Wait a minute. Let me quick save. Yeah, quick save. Not a hard save. I don't know. I don't remember this. Okay. Oh. Nice. These robes are gonna be super helpful. Cool looking boots, I guess. What's going on there? Oh, there's a scratch. Alright, let's see. What's this guy got to say? Plenty of skeevers, though. He's going to need to catch one. Got to catch them all. Yeah, this guy's down here eating skeevers and decides that it's time to train one. Ouch. That's a backstory right there. Can't fight the skeever. Y'all, I gotta say, it's good to be alive at a time where it's like, son, grandson, don't sell my Camaro. Right. Anyway, let's get Scritch. What's up, Scritch? What's up, buddy? Here he is. Talk to Scratch. Come with me, fool. Yes, a Scratch. She's a Scratch. What you got? You got some dog meat? That's dog meat. Yes, you got. Oh, that's some empty squeeze bottles. Listen to a bird. He's so cute. I needed to carry something, and he can carry something. Which will be dope because I'm well over where I need to be. The Scritch, welcome to the team, bud. At least for now. This guy, though. What a dick. What's this?
That was just lying around?
Whoa! Whoa, the mail
I've been
in
looking for you.
Skyrim.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Well, give it to me.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Yeah.
Your hands only.
Okay. I bet
Let's
it's
see here.
from a Jarl.
A letter from the Jarl.
Oh, what?
Moving up in the world, eh?
Apparently.
Looks like that's it.
They've heard about my exploits in this sewer. You idiot. Get out. Get.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
You see that?
Nope. Sorry.
Firemaster. Tell him, Scritch. Hey, how do I get out of here?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Oh, look out, dude. Take that. Is that... Wait, was that a Luna moth? Holy smokes, did I just screw up the Luna moth? Yeah, there it is. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I
Nope.
need these.
Sorry.
I need these.
Nothing.
Oh, no. Here. I need it. So much. Yes. Had to wait until they landed in my face, but whatever. Look at Scritch. He's just a purr boy. He's just a purr boy. Yes, he is. He's just a purr boy.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
You're ruining me and Scritch's moment. Look at him. Get it, Scritch.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Dude, I can't deal with you no more. Alright, let me see. One of the... is it this way? I think it's this way. Okie doke. Take that bread, take that salt. Somewhere, yeah. Here's the house that I paid. Is it? No, that's right. What? Here. Is it this way? I'm an expert. Yeah, there we go. That's how experts do things. Oh, I got a torch. I'm so sorry. So sorry, guys. Yeah, there we go. I don't think this is the way. I think this is the way to some other weird stuff. Hey, buddy. Remember when I kicked your ass? I remember. Come on, Scritch.
Huh?
Huh? Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on, Scritch. Come. Who is clocking me? Is it Scritch? Scritch, are you... Do you camp?
What was that?
Oh, we got bad guys, Scritch. I forgot about these dudes. Look at me sneaking. I'm so sneaky. It's like...
Nothing here after all.
Oh, really? I pretty much invented stealth, dude. Nope. Be a grown up and do it right. Nope. Be a grown up and do it right. Right there.
What was that?
Nothing? Nothing? You just hear a purring scritch.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
No one. We are no longer enemies, bro. Oh.
Ha! Found you. You're
Oh, he snuck up, you son of a... Oh, he's good. He's good. Oh, that hurts. Close quarters, buddy. Think about that. Give me all your stuff. Yeah, come on, dude. I'm not scared. Or I'm a little scared. I don't know where they came from. Like, how do you... Scritch, where'd he come from? Oh. No. Oh. You're pathetic. Sorry. Bread? That dude's pathetic. I just want to point out. I'll punch him with my bow. Ooh. Yes. I am obviously hiding from you. Like super. Oh. You might have. Oh. Wait. What do you think? What do you think, Scritch? Scritch, see. Oh.
Found you.
I found you. Missed. Ow, Jesus. Scritch, you're the worst. That's what I'm saying. I can't have Scritch with me because I can't even get through this hallway. Come on, Scritch. Come on. Yeah, just give me all your stuff. So yeah, Scritch is really not gonna last long in this playthrough. I think I can... Nuh-uh! What the frick? Yo. That bridge was down. They dicked me on this. That is messed up. I'm not kidding. I'm really kind of pissed. Alright. That... I mean, I guess it's because of the quick start, maybe? I don't know. seems a bit, it just doesn't make sense. But anyway, we'll hit survival mode, which I'm kind of happy about though. Yep. And we are instantly carrying too much to be able to run. That's okay. Go find food. I need you to carry some garbage here. Yeah, I need to carry a lot of stuff here. Yeah, can you wear that? Oh, is that all he can carry? Oh, bullshit. Man, move up. Yeah, I found it. Not really sure what the point was. I'm stuck. I can't get past Scratch. There we go. Alright, so when you are completely fatigued like I'm about to be, your health, or not your health, but your fatigue goes down. Alright, when your stamina is completely gone and stays gone, you go down like 400% in fatigue. It's too late for me to sell to anyone except for Tanilia and the Ratway. So, because they pulled the bridge out from under my feet, I'm going to have to crawl my way back to the secret entrance, get through there, get to Tanilia, and sell as much as I can. I should be able to get rid of quite a bit. If I actually keep it down to like the junk, I should be in a little bit better situation.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged flagon.
Yeah, give me this
Face
mission.
butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Anyway, so I'm hungry. It's gonna
Welcome to Riften,
really
home
bust
of
up
the
my.
thief-skinned. Or so they'd have you believe.
Keep
It's all
bumping that.
lies. They're just
It's gonna
thugs,
bust up my fatigue.
vermin creeping around the Ratway.
We're gonna start a mission. So the great thing about Riften, and the reason I wanted to start here, is just there's a ton of missions that are pretty doable and make sense as far as I'm concerned. What is this? What door is this? Oh, okay. You know, it's mostly gather this, get this. There's a few citizens in distress type missions. Now, I found that this mod that I have on that lets me eat one ingredient and get all four. I think I need to advance chemistry or alchemy to the point where I think I gotta get to level 30 for it to work. Alright, keep on trucking. Get down here. Now, if you're familiar with Pizza, if you happen to see that I'm doing a broadcast, you want to join in, feel free to say hello. Scritch, you're very useful for the moment. Literally, just a moment. There's just too many places that Scritch is going to keep me out of. He's not going to be able to stay. But I'll send him to Whiterun. And I'm wondering, like, it could be useful because, I mean, can I send him with a pack full of stuff? And then when I get there, I can grab what I want? Because that would be helpful. But yeah. I mean, having a follower that gets in your way is bad enough. I can't have Scritch. Sorry, guys. Tanelia, may we speak? We should make sure.
Welcome to... If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delp. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
No, take a look at my merchandise. That. You. Hold 3 to use. Now I'm almost up to $1,000 already. Oh yeah, we'll get rid of these. We'll get rid of those. Get rid of that. Yeah, what's that? Let's see, we can make a little money on these scrolls. There we go. How much for this? Oh my gosh, that is so underpriced. I mean, it's not a good spell right there, but I'm just saying. Let's hold off on any other deals. Can I walk? No. Alright. I gotta
Stick to the rules and you'll end up rich. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So any heavy garbage? Well, first of all, let's lose about 100 of these. I didn't make any money, but it's out of my inventory, so. Really only interested in steel. All right. Can I move?
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Fantastic. Come on, Scritch. We should have some food, a few little... I'll get this seared slaughter fish. I'm well fed. Good, good, good. One moment. I gotta say, it's gonna be hard to say goodbye to. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to Scritch, but also this dude is just in the way. Holy! All right, no, didn't mean to sleep for just now. All right, let's try this again. Let's go for like I mean, I need some rest. It's always health first. Alright, so our destruction is up, so that's good. I used a little bit, but I mean not up to this point. So obviously destruction is a big boost for the Dark Elves. Then we got illusion, alchemy's up. Alteration. Light armor. Now this is, they're also sneaks and thieves, so at least they're stealthy, right? So the light armor is up, the sneak is up, the lock picking is up. You know, lock picking isn't going to matter, but sneak being up is pretty good. Like right now, 28% harder to detect, and because of the mod that I showed off at the beginning of the video, adds 20% sneak damage with basic and dwarven weapons. So I'm using basic weapons right now. It would definitely, you know, yeah, that would definitely come in handy. Let me see though. But there's really only one perk to invest in right off the bat. And so I've got the hat that gives me a 10% discount. We're going to go right to speech and get the first perk in speech. And we're already halfway to level 3. I'm pretty excited about that. But buying and selling prices are 10% better. And this is, again, due to the mod. Reading a skill book now is going to give me 1 extra skill level. So 2 skill levels per skill book is pretty dope. So. Alright, Selwyn. We improved. We did good. We're like, man, I didn't rob this chest.
Good morning.
Hey buddy. You stand very close to people when you talk to them.
What do you need?
Scritch doesn't like that. What's my weight like? 168 out of 295. Good. Alright, today, if the weather's nice, I'm going fishing. This isn't the way. Yoink. All the way back around. Right. If the weather is nice today, I'm going fishing. Scritch! Why are you proving to people that you are just the worst thing in the world? So when I get the farm, I'll send Scritch to the farm, but he's gonna have to go live in Whiterun or something. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for a minute. There could be an issue. Guess they're waiting for me, so we'll just do that. Oh, I forgot to sell this armor. That's okay. Let me do Dwarven Sword or Iron Mace of Fatigue. I guess we'll go with Iron Mace of Fatigue. And I need to get a spell lit here. Here. What's my power? Oh, that's right. Ooh, like Fire Cloak. Blah blah blah. Sure. I could teleport Scritch. Well, good. I don't need to go back and get him when I need to. Wait, so does that mean I can fill him up full of crap? Send him somewhere and then... pick up my garbage? Because that would be great. I'm going to try to get this priestess to do the work for me here. Wait, is he already dead? He's already dead! Nah. Perfect. Alright, we'll take that. Ooh, what? Y'all. A diamond and an emerald. Bro, thank you so much. Alright, what's my gold at? 1680. It's about to get even bigger. Alright, let's go. Let's eat an ingredient. I'm curious to see if it works or not. No. Yeah. You definitely got to get to level 30, I think.
By the 9, I hate the waiting. The goddamned waiting.
But at least I know what most of the ingredients do. We'll take all this stuff, especially the blue mountain flower.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
You really can't. I was hoping you'd jump in that fight with the
I know
thief.
Thieves Guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.
What? Really? Yeah, that's so dumb, by the way.
Staying safe, I hope?
I'll steal a little bit of experience and lavender. Now, one of the nice things about starting here in Riften is there's a lot of alchemy, but honestly, there's a lot of food. So apples, flour, and just I don't know if anywhere else has as much salt. So, all right, there's a few things I need to do.
What's he
It's not a clear day, so I don't really want to go. You see what I just got a bunch of salmon, I got a bunch of raw beef, and each barrel had salt in it. I don't really need that bucket, but okay. Salt is super important because it's going to help me, particularly in survival mode, eat. Most of the meals you want to make are going to take salt.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money,
So I want to
you
listen
said
to
you'd pay it
this.
back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know.
This is usually one of
How
the
was I
first
to know the shipment would
few
get
missions I do. in
Next
any
time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Why?
Look,
Why?
Shelton, last warning. Pay up
Shadra,
or else.
because you're an
All I
idiot.
care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Yep. All right, Shadra.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me.
You
I
talk
don't know what
about
to
it. This is where the Thieves Guild live. You working with the Thieves Guild. What did you think?
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived.
Oh, yeah.
Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
Oh.
You will?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You seem like a simple fellow, Shadra. I feel like I could do
Be
you
careful
some good.
with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Really? People who wear armor like this and look like this? Shadra, you're an idiot.
Any luck with Sapphire?
Alright, let's go make some room and get rid of Scritch. I can't deal with Scritch. He's cramping my style. Ooh, wait, no. Let's grab some Dragon's Tongue. I don't know if this stuff... I think this stuff eventually comes back, but... Thief Cash. Alright, Amethyst, Garnets. Ooh. I'll grab that. I'll grab this. Ooh. Yeah. They're not that useful. The mayor's route is not too bad. Now, if you get to level 30, this is one of the worst places to have a vampire attack. Just to let you know.
Need a drink, you go to the Bee and Barb. Stay out of the Ragged Flagon. Stay out of the Ratway.
Okay. He doesn't... Okay. Right. We want to go to the Pond Prawn. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We want to pawn some garbage.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look
Now,
around.
Like I said, most of the merchants that sell varied goods are males, but there are Khajiit merchants.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
We didn't even have to break his base, which isn't here. Interesting. Okay. Hello.
I have all sorts of interesting... Catchy, isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman.
Were you?
I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn.
The Brawny Prawn.
But the years have a way of creeping up on you.
Damn.
I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
Bro, listen. Understood that you took some bad loans from some bad people and they collected me. But yeah, what's wrong with Riften?
The question is,
it's one of my
what
favorite
isn't
places.
wrong with Riften?
It's even better in Elder Scrolls
This
Online.
city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Exactly. That's why this place is amazing, and I'm seeing the problem here. Maybe you should speak to the authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said?
Dorta!
They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
You just sound like a guy who knows what's up. Alright, let's talk to Bercy.
Oh, a bit of this and a
take
bit of
some
that.
of his money. Now, normally he'd have probably around, I would say, around 700 gold. What do we got here? Sorry. Fishing rods. Yeah. Usually they have better apparel. That would be nice. Can't afford it, but that would be nice. Nah, not seeing too much I really care about. That would be cool, but again, I've already got one. Excuse me. Can't afford most of what's in here. I mean, I would either want destruction or alteration at this point, this part of the game. Yeah, well, I need a healing potion times 4. Alright, that'll work. Bread. And generally I'm looking for butter or milk. Got all this stuff. A little early for most of this. I wouldn't mind a cowhide though. I could use some leather. I'm gonna grab that. Some iron ore. I'll get ingots from someone else. Okay. That's yours. Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on. Almost. Alright, so I want to save one of these. I'll save the one with the bedroll, just because it looks cooler. Well, eventually that stuff will have value, but it doesn't really have much for now. I'm not doing too bad with the money, so plus I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. You want a few ales and Nordmeads to trade with certain people. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I could get rid of some of these amethysts. Pretty sure I got some stolen stuff I need to get rid of too. It won't show up here. Ooh. That would put me over $2 grand. This I can turn into jewelry, so I'm gonna hold on to that. So the garnet, all this garbage. Okay.
Aye.
Scritch, what do you got? What do you got going on here, buddy? Thanks, buddy. Alright. Wait for me in the city. Wait, is Whiterun not a possibility? Oh, come on. Well, alright, wait for me here, bud. I don't know where, but would have been nice. I can still hear his purrs.
What can I do?
It's like he's still here. My little bud. You shut it. This is an emotional moment for me.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
I have all sorts of
Listen,
interesting items for sale.
Or Warren.
Have you looked
You're
around?
more southern than I am. Warren. The purring is stopped. Alright, well, let's get a quick persuade check.
Protection. You watch yourself now.
Oh, okay. Should give me some skill points.
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
Look at me. I'm a dark elf. That dialogue makes no sense. Alright. Ungrian.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead.
Free
the
speech
purest
chat.
brew in all of Skyrim.
I think there's a way to trick this out so you can do it over and over again. I don't know how to do it. But you want to ask about Maven Blackbriar.
She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family.
Wow. Come on, get the truth off your chest, bro.
Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. Wow. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrick. Just take my advice and just get out of
swimming in Lake
Honrick
and see if we can find some skeletons. Blah blah blah.
Come back and
Doesn't
see us
really
again.
matter. I just wanted the speech check. It's still foggy, so fishing's no good. What's his name is in his space. How much do I weigh? 198. Pretty heavy. Let's talk to Maurice. She'll give me a job. She wants some ice wraith.
Here for the fishing, I guess.
My food is the best. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith
Hammerfell?
teeth and use it as a preservative.
I'm familiar with
Keeps
that
everything
place.
cold and fresh, but
Yeah.
only for a limited time.
Okay.
I'm always looking to replenish my supply.
Always.
So if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
I can help you.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Oh. Anyway, got any butter?
Take a look.
Yes, 3 butter. Fantastic. Ooh, I could use those chicken breasts. But I'm not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to do what's necessary to get a bunch of free food.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are...
Alright, let's read our note. Okay, books. Steve's note. I'll let you guys take a moment. Oh, 1 or 2 of you, I don't remember. But thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, say hello. You don't have to either. Is that it? That's it. So let's say the phrase, people.
Sure. Of course.
Nivenor is
New around Riften? Take my advice.
absolutely not going to give us her keys at this point.
Hit the bee and barb. The
We are-
bunkhouse isn't for you.
To oblivion with all of you.
Below the speech
There's nothing like only the started out. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping
I hate
the city
Bali,
shed its poverty.
so
Nivenor thinks Nivenor is where I tried to include her in my
Nivenor
lessons from Mara
hates
Mall
Bali
over at
too,
the
and
Temple
you,
of Mara.
wood boy.
But she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Let's talk to Medici and get his job.
Visiting Riften?
And gleaming
You know,
greetings,
here's the
honored
thing.
friend.
I kind of want
Could
to. I mean,
interest you in
normally
some
I go
fine
light
jewelry?
armor, right? I just prefer it, but heavy armor is warmer here. I just don't. I don't know.
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxleal jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's
I'm a
becoming a lost
Saxleal
art.
in Elder Scrolls
Only
Online.
trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse.
So worth
Would
it.
you be interested in gathering some materials for me?
Sure.
I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Oh, well, compensation is my favorite word. It's like my second favorite word there. Right.
Thank you, Landstrider.
And next
I'm
to
seeking
love,
a
of
small
course.
list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Well, somebody gave me a heart. Thanks for the heart. Jewelry got.
See for yourself.
Gonna come in handy. Not right now, but later. And my speech is garbage right now, so I need to get my speech up to level 20.
Safe travel.
So I'll probably spend this next point. So I need to get my speech up to 20. So my next point is going to go into alchemy, because I can put 2 points there and make a ton of money. I don't know if she has a job. I think she just is a trainer.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by.
Whoa.
I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not.
I'm a thief.
I just need the coin.
And
The
apparently
sooner I
not
get
even
out
a
of
good
Skyrim,
one. I'm
the
a
better.
modest thief. I'm really not comfortable with my job.
Are you serious?
And then they wanted me to kill all these
The war
people?
is tearing the land apart.
You
The
killed
dragons
people.
have
Look at
returned
you.
seeking who knows
This
what.
chick has killed people.
Skyrim is going nowhere, fast.
People.
If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
I'm trying to get out of the biz, man. I'm trying to. I need something to inspire me to reform. I don't. At least get. In
Come
a
back
better
when you're
space.
ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't really.
Buying
Hello.
and selling fine
Oh, Edda.
jewelry
Please.
Yeah, she's alive.
Oh, thank you.
She hasn't been
Divines
killed by
bless your kind heart. Until
random
next time.
murderers for no reason. Yeah. Let's get another job. We're going to be talking to this guy
What
quite
brings
a
you to
bit.
Balamon today? Repair? Purchase?
stuff. You seem quite proud of your work, Balaman.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
You don't say. That's impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Except your forge works for the rest of the game, even if I don't bring you fire salts. But we won't...
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Anyway, I think he's a master... He's just my master. He's the no. He's the master of training and smithing. Right?
You wish to do what I do?
Well,
very well.
Somewhat. $200, 15. All right, we'll just leave that be for now.
The finest weapons and armor.
I'm so sorry. Let's see. Mainly what I need... Ooh. I do love some frost damage. I'll probably grab that. I might even use it. Oh, it's a great sword. That's not helpful. Magic damage is good, but not early game. Ooh. Alchemy early. I gotta buy these right now.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. Forge knows the difference.
All right, so
Stay alive. Why take a chance?
I need to run downstairs, turn the oven off, make sure we got everything they needed.
Beautiful baubles.
Put some
and
ice in my
gleaming
drink.
gemstones over here.
3 minutes or less. Let's go. Alright. Mission accomplished. Having just a little bit more pasta. Alright, let's see.
Buy armor from Grelka.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Let's keep getting missions. Talking to merchants, etc.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire,
the signs that
we
Lady
haven't
Mara
much
is
to discuss.
displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace
Don't
the
go setting the
teachings
place
of the
on fire,
handmaiden of
okay?
Kine.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava,
You're not
certainly
from
we
around
can come
here.
to some sort of an understanding.
Imperial spy, perhaps?
These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well,
Need
Talon.
something?
I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons
you
at the
want,
temple and
little
let us
elf?
all sin in peace.
Seems very, very fair to me. Alright, hey, come here.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Where to begin?
Tell me things.
Mara is the goddess of love. The
Mhm.
temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the
You
poor,
don't say.
and the lost.
Oh.
We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples
No.
in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck,
That's
showing
me.
they are available.
I'm available.
When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together,
Well.
one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Sounds like a plan. I should probably get one of these.
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you.
Alright. You get
May
no
you return
charity.
to her benevolence in safety.
Thanks. Hey. You, Alright. Hey.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Oh.
Welcome.
It's
You're
so
my
great
problem.
to see you again.
If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, let me know.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
Back off. This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one.
Oh, really?
Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments, so anything else I squeeze out of him would be a bonus. Oh, wait a second. I see what this is. You want me to cut you in, or you'll rat me out to Brynjolf. Tell you what, I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing.
Now, I gotta be honest. Even though I'm not trying to be a murdering Thieves Guild, member, this seems like a good deal to me. The only problem is, and the sad thing is, I gotta believe I'm gonna make more money if I accept the deal. But I need a friend in the hold.
Whoa, calm down. Let's just think about this for a moment. You win. Tell Shadra he can forget the debt.
Sapphire doesn't count, so. We're like
Maybe I'll
best
see
friends.
you around the guild.
Yeah, maybe you will.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Maybe if I put
Look,
my
I already
amulet
said
of
Shadra doesn't
Mara
owe me
on,
a thing, so get off my back.
maybe you'd like to
Welcome
get married.
to the Bee and
Only-
Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special
I don't want to
drinks.
live in
I
a
already said
sewer.
Shadra doesn't owe me a thing,
All
so
right,
get off my back.
You know what? Get off my back. All right, let's talk to.
Is there something I can do for you?
Huh.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago.
You
Been
don't
smitten with her ever since.
Smitten.
In fact,
I love that.
I'm thinking of asking her to marry me.
You should.
In Black Marsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond.
Yes.
I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
3 flawless amethysts. So no flaws, huh? I can find them.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you.
It's weird that you would, but I guess the Thieves Guild armor, right? Kind of go, well, this guy, he could probably get some flawless.
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
I know about the Hist. Play Elder Scrolls Online, y'all. If you ever wanted to know a ridiculous amount of lore and things, and go to places and do things that you only ever heard about in these games, and play Elder Scrolls Online. All right, let's see. Yeah, what's on the menu, bud?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry?
All right,
both?
So I pointed this out before. I'll point it out again. He has drinks that give you stamina that do not reduce your stamina regeneration. So, and they give a little bit of hunger. So, they all do the same thing. Pick which one you think has the coolest name. We're going with Velvet LeChance this time. And it's just a nice stamina boost if you need it. Oh, it looks like you had bread too. Yeah. Nope.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Okay. You're nothing but trouble. Like huge trouble. So, no. It's pretty early.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
It's like 500 gold. I mean, I have a couple options. I know what I want to do. So, I'm not going to take Mercurio. Again, next to Jazargo, I really think probably...
My skill in battle is unmatched.
Oh, no.
Fortunately for you.
Teldrin?
Skill
I think
can be
his name
bought.
is Teldrin?
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Sure. How do you think I get my hands on the good stuff and offer it so cheap? You think old Maven is just giving it away to anyone? Good thing she makes so much
Definitely
money.
not.
Makes it easier for merchandise like this to fall through the cracks.
Oh. That sounds like me.
No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap.
Nice.
Blackbriar mead.
Blackbriar mead.
I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery.
Nice.
All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious.
Oh. We got a job. We got a gerb.
I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Villimer Inn in Iverstead.
Hold up.
Drop it off. He'd write us out in a second.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do it.
Good. Now get going. Nothing but the best. Blackbriar mead, fresh from the vat. Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges.
Exactly.
So what do you say to that?
I say, give me one.
Here you go. Oh, keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices, if you catch me drift.
I'll catch you drift. Nice. Alright, let's pop outside and see what the weather looks like. I feel like it's important to my next move. That's crap. Alright, so I think pretty good beginning. I mean, we're hours into this video for sure, for certain.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
So I'm going to end it here. Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh, it's perfect, perfect. All right, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna run out here real quick, and then what time is it?
Yeah,
perfect.
what do you want? This is.
Let's eat. I need to eat. I need to eat. I need to eat something. Everything's. Nope, perfect.
About the meadery. We can talk later.
So early morning, early evening, best times to fish. Let's see what I can get. However, not going to be this video. Nope, I'm going to end it here. And then start a new one. There we go. Yeah, clear skies.
Need a drink, you go to the B and bar.
It's still kind of overcast. That's okay. If I can find Vegeta, I will have access to everything that says stealing right here. All these fish barrels. And all the fish that's inside the fishery. So.
The waiting. The insufferable waiting.
But I think this is a pretty shot to finish on. So let's get a screenshot. Excuse me one moment. And I think that's going to do it. So, yeah, quick break in between videos. I'm going to double up again. This is going well. And I feel like I'm moving into a place where I feel pretty comfortable. Let me get a quick save. Yeah. We're moving along. Day one-ish kind of stuff. I like the start. I like the way it's working, and I think it's good for roleplay. Showed you the mods, so if you want to pretty much do what I'm doing here, you can. So, all right, guys. I just want to thank anybody and everybody that watches. My 38 subscribers. You are the bomb. Love you guys. So happy and so proud. I picked up 3 subscribers in like a month and a half where I wasn't even broadcasting. That is amazing. I know people want a Fallout video. I'm working on it, but I want to do this first. So anyway, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are having a great day, and y'all be good to each other.